Welcome to Magic to Millions,
We document this guy's journey
where I take this stuff.
and turn it into this stuff.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we have a bunch more packs here. We have the old receipts, the original boxes. This is another purchase from our fellow out west that we did. He's been a great guy again. We have the same mentality again here. We're hoping to do about a net result of about 15% is going to be, we'll be very happy with that. The intent behind here is obviously, again, we'll probably be opening a fair amount of this, hopefully grading the big hits that we get. There's obviously some money in the boxes and the pack wrappers that we'll use to kind of recoup some of our cost there as well to help increase our cost basis. And you know, there's a lot of ways to make money with packs. If you just go buy loose packs in the wild, full market premium, you're probably going to get hosed. But if you can get them in bulk, you can get what we talked about in our prior video where we get a potential search discount. We get our bulk discount wrapped into here because this is a lot of money and most people just aren't looking to spend $20, $30, $40,000 on a bunch of packs. So there's a lot of ways you can use to like kind of discount things down to lower your risk. We can still get pounded here when we open these obviously, but you know, if we only lose 20 or 30% per pack, hopefully we intend on making that back with, you know, Saint's superior grading skills and, you know, a lot of effort and cleaning and work and even some card repair in some cases, because you know sometimes you have a rolled corner you can fix, you have a little bit of damage, some dirt you can remove. There's all sorts of things you can do to kind of up that 10%, you know, do little things. It takes time, but you know, those are things we're going to do to min-max what we have here.
And again, I just want to chime in. The dream is if the seller is completely honest, and I mean, we look at the receipts. These packs were purchased in 1994, 425.94. The antiquities, because dark did not come out until late 94, and these are the dark packs. So this is a receipt for the antiquities packs, some game store receipts, your receipt, and something to game, right? And then that's late 94. So the dream would be if these are fair packs. Ooh, and we paid, you know, searched discounts for it, and then they grade out fine. That's where you make that incremental increase. I don't know the answer. Neither of us know the answer, but that's why it's a journey, right?
It is indeed a journey. But you guys should start seeing some videos for these packs getting ripped. I'm sure some of you guys have enjoyed the Legends rips that we have, but now we're going to start slotting some antiquities in here, some dark, you know, give you some more vintage stuff and really kind of diversify a little bit here and also diversify our asset pool because diversification is the smart way to go. So, you know, I think... is there anything else you want to throw in here, Saint, before we wrap this one up?
Well, I'm just, we talked about this earlier. There's 43 packs over here, and I'm just hoping that out of these 43 packs, if we hit a candelabra, if we hit a workshop, and if we hit some really solid factories and strip mines, then we should be well on our way. I would say that the Urza lands are really good. The Urzatron lands are really good. The dark is just the dark. We got this at a low enough price point. I think 20% off of eBay low, and it's fun. We're gonna mix it in there. I think Goblin Wizard, City of Shadows, Mana Vortex, and a couple other hits will be really nice. So let's just see what happens. I mean, in the end, we're doing this also for fun, right?
Yeah, you know, it's the best thing you do in life is make memories with people, right? Like I can never replace these packs that I open with my friend Saint.
Yep.
And just like, you know, in the 90s when people were ripping their packs, you still think back to the 90s and the early 2000s ripping the Urza's blocks and your true vintage Magic. Everyone that ripped that stuff still to this day probably remembers when they hit their foil whatever, their foil Grim Monolith. You know, they pulled the tabble, they pulled the tabby, they pulled the candle. You know, you still remember that even 10, 20, 15 years later, whenever you did it. And you know, that's truly priceless and you can never put price tags on that. So guys, remember the memories and the moments that you share with people because that's just so important, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
And hey, we're in New York, so if all else fails, this Midwestern guy will get himself some good old Jewish pastrami. That usually makes you feel a little better, right?
You know, there's nothing quite like a cat's pastrami, Saint.
Yep.
That hits a little different.
Absolutely. So win, lose, or draw, we're going to end up with some good pastrami, right? That's silver linings for you.
Oh, yeah. Silver lining, guys. Bomb-ass meat in my mouth.
That didn't sound right. Are we going to close on that?
Send me your pictures and prices, boys. And
Send
girls.
him PBs.
Send me
Because he
PBs.
wants bomb-ass meat.
All right, guys. Send us your collections. We're looking for you. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the follow-on.